Hello there. Welcome to this instructional video where we will guide you through the process of filling in the PMP application form. Don't worry, we will take it step by step, making it simple and easy for you. Many people tend to panic when they first lay eyes on the seemingly daunting form. But fear not, it's not as complicated as it appears. There are few tricks and tips you should be aware of, and that's exactly what we will uncover here. One essential thing to keep in mind is that you must express your knowledge and understanding of the topics found in the PMP guide. Sounds intriguing, isn't it? By the end of this video, you will feel more confident and better equipped to tackle the application form with ease. So let's not waste any more time. Let's dive in and get started. First, ensure you have all the necessary documents and information ready. This includes details of your education, work experience, and any relevant project management training you have completed. Next, we will carefully go through each section of the form, clarifying any uncertainties and providing tips to make the process smoother. As we proceed, you may discover the best ways to showcase your project management expertise and align it with the PMP guide principles. Remember, this application is your chance to demonstrate your project management knowledge and experience. So make sure you do it right. To apply for the PMP certification and to fill the application, we need to head to the PMI website. To begin, open your web browser and navigate to www.pmi.org. In our previous video, we discussed essential things to know about the PMP exam. One important point mentioned was that you don't necessarily need to be a PMI member to apply for the exam. However, in order to proceed with the PMP exam application, you need to register on the PMI website. It's crucial to understand that registering on the PMI website does not automatically make you a PMI member. The registration process is free and it merely creates an account that you can use to apply for the PMP exam. As mentioned earlier, becoming a PMI member before applying for the PMP examination can offer cost benefits. The exam fees are generally lower for PMI members. Therefore, I highly recommend my students to consider becoming PMI members before starting their PMP application. Now let's move on to the registration process. On the top right corner of the PMI homepage, you will find the register button. Please note that the website layout might change from time to time, but the registration button is usually located in this area. Once you have located the button, go ahead and click on the Initiate the registration process. Now we are on the Create an Account page. This page consists of three parts to help you get started: personal information, tell us more about you, and account information. Let's begin by filling in your first name, last name, and primary email. Once you have completed this section, click on OK to proceed. The Tell Us More About You section is designed for PMI data analysis and to customize your experience. Rest assured, the information you provide here will not affect your exam application process. Simply answer the questions as they are presented. Now let's move on to the account information part. Create a secure password and click on the Create Account button. I want to emphasize that becoming a PMI member is entirely optional. If you wish to join PMI, follow these steps. Click on the Membership tab, then select Become a Member. Next, click on the Join PMI button and follow these steps to complete your payment and become a member. A crucial piece of information before applying for the exam: ensure you receive a confirmation email about your membership. Paying for the application before your membership is fully processed will result in being charged the non-member fee. So remember, this is a very important point, to wait for confirmation for your PMI membership. Now, please visit the homepage of the PMI website to follow the steps explained in this video. Whether you become a PMI member or not, the process remains the same regardless of your membership status. By clicking on the PMI logo, you will be directed to the PMI homepage. Now that you have registered on the PMI website, you can start your exam application process. To do this, navigate to the PMP certification page. Begin by clicking on the certifications tab and then select PMP. Scroll down to find the Apply Now button for your PMP certification and click on it. Once you are on the application page, please note that you don't have to complete everything in one go. You can save your progress and return later to fill in the remaining information. However, keep in mind that you have 90 days to complete the entire application. If you exceed this duration, some data in the form may be lost and you will need to rewrite it. I recommend that you create a Word document for the entire information asked and then copy-paste the information from the Word file and complete the application in one go. The application consists of three parts: education, experience, and exam details. First, let's enter your education information. In the academic education section, provide details about your most recent graduation and then click on the Save Education button. For professional education, add information about your 35 hours of project management education. Our online PMP exam prep course fulfills this requirement. Once you have entered the relevant data, click on the Save Education button. Now let's move on to the experience part, which is the most critical section of the application form. Getting this part right is essential because it could be the determining factor for the acceptance or rejection of your application. In order to help you with this crucial step, I will create a separate video about how to fill in your project experience easily with the assistance of AI and ChatGPT. Using ChatGPT can streamline the process and make your PMP application journey smoother. Normally, people take days to weeks to complete the PMP application, and the most bothering part is the project experience. In our next video, you will be able to do that in under 10 minutes by going through the next video, which will be how to fill the PMP application using ChatGPT. But before we move on, let me emphasize the importance of the honesty while filling out the application form. Remember that in case of an audit, you will need to provide evidence to support the information you have provided. So every detail you enter in the form must be accurate and truthful. Please don't forget this. Now let's dive into the experience section. You should start by entering information about your most recent project, or if your current project is in progress, it will be your current project. Continue going back through your experience history until you have accumulated the required number of months and hours in total. It's crucial to note that your experience should not overlap. If you have worked on 2 or more projects simultaneously, only one of them will be counted as project management experience. We discussed this in detail in the video on how to become a PMP. Let's begin by filling in the project title. Simply enter the name of the project you have worked on. Next, provide the name of the organization you were associated with during the project. Your job title doesn't have to be the project manager. If your role was a project coordinator, team lead, or any other relevant position, that's absolutely fine. Just type your title in the designated field. Now choose the best option for the functional reporting area and the organization's primary focus. Next, select the project approach, whether it was traditional, agile, or a hybrid project. Now indicate the project budget, enter the date you started working on the project and the date you left the project. If you are still working on the project, click on In Progress. Now here comes the most crucial part, the project description. In this section, you will need to provide a high-level summary of your experience on the project. Include the project objective, the outcome or results achieved, your specific role in the project, your abilities, and the deliverables you were responsible for. Make sure you cover these 5 key aspects in your description. The description should be at least 100 words long, but it's recommended to be between 200 and 500 words to provide enough detail. Once you are done with the description, click on the Save Experience button. Keep adding your experiences until you see a green tick in the Experience Summary box. The green tick indicates that you have entered the required project management experience and you won't need to add any more experiences. Now that we have completed the experiences section, let's proceed to the last part, the exam details page. On this page, enter your permanent residence address. You can provide either your home address or your work address. Click on Save Address, then double check your name, email, and phone number. If any of this information is missing or incorrect, correct it by clicking on the respective edit buttons. Next, choose your exam location from the list provided. If you have a documented disability and need accommodation for the exam, click on Yes. Otherwise, click on No, then check the required boxes. Feel free to read through the terms and agreements and then click on the Submit Application button. Please note that after you click on the Submit Application button, your application will be sent for review. The review process may take several days and you will be notified once your application is approved. Congratulations! You have successfully completed your PMP application and now you are one step closer to achieving your PMP certification. Thank you for watching and best of luck on your PMP journey.